coming from someone who started editing, I got my initial break in editing, and I'm not a very good editor, but I did it for people who didn't want to do it, and then eventually did it for Optic, who also Hector didn't want to hire anyone else to do it, so I did it. But then I made my name for myself like through that.
Where does Hitcharide come from?
The Boston song. It's a song from the band Boston called Hitcharide, and it's like the coolest. Have you ever heard of Boston? Have you ever heard of Boston? Oh, it's like a classic rock, like a 70s rock. And there's a song Hitcharide. It's the best guitar solo, and I was like, I love that fucking song.
I bet.
And so I had to change my AIM name from Crack-a-Please 93.
Crack-a-Please
93. Yeah. Wait, you don't get the C pass. Crack-a-Please 93.
Isn't Crack a band on Twitch?
Cracker is band. The hard R.
Yes. Yes.
Crack-a-Please 93, and then I changed it to Hitcharide 93, and then that's
what's up.
Dude, you know who Frosty is? GG Frosty?
Yes.
So he got banned off of Twitch back in the day when he was making content for saying cracker.
Didn't Hassan get banned and he got like the golden cracker from Cheez-It or something like that?
I don't know.
I swear to God, this could be a fever dream.
Might be true. Yeah. But Frosty's return stream on Twitch after getting banned, he did a cracker tier list of like all the best crackers. It was like written
because you can't ban him for that.
It's so good.
I think he just started streaming again with Avalanche.
Yeah, I actually talked to Ava. I talked to Ava a few days ago because I was trying to get him here because I'm sure he's got some fucking stories. He lived on the Beast compound. Yeah. He's been all over the place.
He's a grinder.
He is a grinder.
I feel like he's just like the people around him bring him down slowly sometimes. I feel like if you place him in the right thing, he would just fucking.
I think he did a Marcel and took a couple years off.
Yeah.
I don't think it was girl related. I think he just did it.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, do it, dog.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's only a matter of time.
So you were editing.
Yeah, I was editing. And so I kind of wanted to talk to you about your editor is now one of the bigger streamers on Twitch.
Dude, fuck Puffer, dude. Puffer, suck my dick, bro. What you did to me in Mario Party like 3 days ago or whatever, you're a piece of shit, bro.
Okay, I have heard, you said you uninvited him to your wedding?
Yeah. So first of all, he was on the maybe list. Kristen put him on the maybe list. I was like, no, Puffer definitely gets invited. He's my first editor.
Right, yeah, he has to be invited.
Boom. But then what he did to Mario, oh my bro, like come on. He stole 57 coins from me and then a star. I was in last place.
And he's still...
Why aren't you stealing from first place? What are you doing? You're not invited.
It was actual beef.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was your editor for a long time, and now, now he's crushing it.
I have nothing but love for Puffer. I mean, like, it's... all of my editors that I've had over the course of the year have some sort of YouTube or streaming career now.
Oh, okay.
And the entire time, the reason why I called it the sweatshop was because I had like 4 or 5 editors because I didn't want them to be locked into just only editing my videos. I wanted them to like edit my video. Obviously, we have to pick videos up, but when you're not editing, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
If you want to be a full-time editor, do it. Period.
Edit for other people,
but
get your bag.
Puffer's crushing it. I watched some of his streams, like his Nuzlocke and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I like to donate subs to ruin his run.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite things to do in the world. Someone always like counteracts it by gifting more subs and then I gotta gift more. It's a genius concept.
Yeah.
So, like, I got nothing but love for Puffer, but like sometimes I like text him, he won't text me back. You know what I mean? It's just like, hey man, like
sometimes you get a little juice, forget who's drinking water.
You know what I'm saying? But like I love Puffer to death, and like it's so funny because he's like, Marcel, you need to start streaming. I'm like, I'm not fucking streaming, and now it's like I should have listened to Puffer. You know what I mean? But it's like, yeah,
no, he's blowing up.
I love like nothing but kudos to Puffer. Every time I see him, it's nothing but love. But I hate him to death. I hate him so much. Whenever we play games, I hate him.
Yeah, he was on I remember he was on the Purge server, and I felt like a weird connection to him because I was like, oh, you're an editor that like now you're doing your own thing. That's what I did.
He had one of like the most iconic Purge days when he built the glass walkway in the ceiling and he was dropping TNT and anvils off of it.
Dude, we were
genius.
We did the first 2 weekends. So the Purge server lasted 3 weeks. It's weird. We talk about it.
It got bad.
We talk about it all the time, but it lasted 3 weeks.
It was fun until it wasn't.
And we did the first 2 weeks, and then we were gone. We had to go to COD Next or something for the third week, so we weren't there. But I saw all the clips. There's so many. I think Terrorizer plays the Pornhub intro for everyone, and he's doing dropping the anvils. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, man, I wish.
I spent an entire day breeding wolves. wolves, and I went into battle with wolves and just playing Who Let the Dogs Out.
That's so good. That is so good.
And then it got to the point where it was just like, all right, we're done, right? Yeah, everybody's gone.
Yeah, man. Imagine what it's like being a full time. I feel like we're harping. Maybe I'm a little drunk now, but I feel like we're harping on Minecraft. YouTubers.
I love Minecraft.
I can't imagine.
I love it.
Like, imagine being like Green. You know who Green is, or like fucking Captain Sparkles.
Big Star.
I
wish I would have like.
Preston Plays.
Yeah.
You just wake up every day.
So I talked to. Oh, it's like Vic Star's put this out there. How much money he's like made off of Minecraft servers in the early days. I talked to Preston before Fortnite Creative Mode came out. They flew a bunch of content creators out, and Preston was one of them, and I was one of them. And we talked, and I was like, talking about monetization and stuff, and he was just like, bro, I make 10x on my Minecraft servers. And I was just like,
Reed, his manager, Reed.
I'm like, bro, what?
Reed used to be my boss, and Reed at the time was managing Preston, and he was managing, who else was he managing? T. Martin? I don't know. He was managing a few people, but Preston was his biggest guy. And then he signed a small creator by the name of Mr. Beast.
Oh, wait, who? Mr.
And I remember at the time I couldn't stand Reed, and I've talked to him about this, and I couldn't stand him because he was like my boss.
I think I know Reed.
I never had a boss before. You don't know Reed?
I think I have. I think I met him.
Yeah, he's a great guy. But at the time I was so jaded about what was happening with Optic that I was like, anyone who's like a boss doesn't know. You don't know Optic like I know Optic. And he was like, dude, I think Minecraft servers are the way to go because I manage Preston, and I'm telling you, man, like this is the next thing. And I was like, man, the Call of Duty, no. And then 3 years later, I found out how much they were making, and I was like, God, I have done nothing but made mistakes in this shit.
Yeah.
And now I have a bar show, and
shout out Preston and his wife. I did a Among Us show with Preston's wife.
Really?
And I lasted the first episode.
What does that mean? A show?
I don't know what it was, like our YouTube Red show.
Oh, like a real show?
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like the whole concept was there was two imposters.
And you were trying to remain anonymous.
We'll get into that. So it was like there's two imposters, like literally Among Us, and then you had to like complete challenges, and then after we had like a survivor-esque panel.
So this is not the game Among Us.
No, it was like real life.
Real life.
And I got eliminated the first episode.
Damn.
First day.
So when you're going to the anonymous, are you thinking, fuck, this might happen again?
Well, I have an untrustworthy face, apparently. That's what it boiled down to. And I was just like, I asked like the production team, I was like, hey, in my contract.
Which production team?
The YouTube production, like the people that are filming the show.
For the YouTube Red show.
And I was like, do I get paid the full amount if I get eliminated day one? And they're like, yeah. And I was just like,
so you tried to get eliminated.
I just pretended to be more of like secretive. And they were like, we just don't trust you. And I was like,
oh no,
man, I get to go home 7 days before you guys and get the same amount of money.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So,
but Preston's wife, I think, was one of the imposters.
Oh, okay.
I knew it.
You knew it.
I knew it.
You're like, it's your show. Of course, you're the imposter.
Immediately. I was like, it's her.
That is so
It's
good.
her.